Yes, this is KGB headquarters. I am General Ivanovsky. Who are you looking for?
Ho Chi Minh, the capital of Vietnam, is also known as Saigon. With a population density of over 9,000 people per square mile, it is the most populous city in Vietnam. Now, Ho Chi Minh is my first stop here in Vietnam, the place where the art of crossing the road is acquired at an early age, and for tourists, an experience not to be forgotten. Lyvonn and I arrived at Ho Chi Minh City in the evening and we hit the streets looking for food almost immediately.
You know what, guys, I just realized there's not many Western fast food chain here such as McDonald's or KFC, but you've got a local chain of pho, which is the Vietnamese cuisine, and it's called Pho 24. So they've got shops popping up all over, and I think it's a healthy version of McDonald's.
Right, I'm just outside Ban Thien Market. At night you have a whole lot of streets running around the entire complex really, and I've stumbled upon a stall that literally sells one of my favorite fruit ever, durian. They say it's a Vietnam breed. I don't know how great it is, so I'm going to give it a try nonetheless. It's alright. It's passable. Not as great as those I'll find back home in Malaysia. If you haven't tried durian before, and this is you're in Ho Chi Minh, then probably worth giving it a go.
Okay, so we stuffed ourselves with food yesterday, so we now have to make up for it. To do that, we are off to the local gym.
I'm in the middle of a park in Ho Chi Minh City doing my exercise regime of the day. Definitely not used to this. I'm more used to being in a gym in an enclosed area, but yeah, I'm enjoying the fresh air. And I'm not the only one. As you can see, there's tons of Vietnamese doing their normal routine here as well. So, I'm gonna get myself fit for the journey.
Right, so I'm going to attempt to play the game of badminton with one of the locals here right now. It's been ages since I played it, and I really hope I don't embarrass myself in doing so.
Yes, I still have it. Thank God I didn't embarrass myself. Badminton is indeed popular here. You can see people of all ages playing. Now make sure you're of a decent standard before jumping in, because these guys are quite good.
Well, usually the thought of stepping into a museum will get me completely turned off. And I mean like literally stepping into a lecture, fall asleep, get me out of here, can't be quick enough. Well, in this case, we are talking about big guns, and I mean big, huge, massive, and war machines. I'll only be more than happy to oblige. Well guys, I am now at the War Remnants Museum in Ho Chi Minh City, and I'm loving it.
If you like war machines, then this is definitely the place to be. Guns, planes, choppers, tankers, U-boats, they are all here. I've never been up close to any of these war machines before, and being a typical lad, I'm as thrilled as a 5-year-old on Christmas morning. Now, the Vietnamese people have been through quite a lot in the past. To understand how things were like back in the days, Lyvonn and I went on a short tour to coo-chi tunnels. Having a guide taking you around is definitely a good idea, as these guides are incredibly knowledgeable and are more than happy to share some of their experience during the war with you. Now there's one reason why this place is called the coo-chi tunnels. Whilst I won't say it's the reason to come here, it's definitely a must-do when you are here. That's right, crawl the coo-chi tunnels. It's dark, it's hot, and most of all, it's back-breaking. One thing's for sure, I'm relieved to see the light at the other end of the tunnel. Now, if you listen carefully while walking along the woods of coo-chi tunnels, you hear the sounds of firearms going off in the distance. This is probably how the locals felt during the war, but for now, it means there's a firing range around. That's right, have a go at M16, carbines, AK-47, K59, M30, M1, all at a price range of $1.20 to $1.40 per round. Or in other words, per bullet. All I can say is, have fun, but don't put a bullet hole through your wallet. And finally, our last stop in Ho Chi Minh.
I'm now in the Independence Palace, or rather known as the Reunification Palace, here in Ho Chi Minh City, Vietnam. Now, no visit to Ho Chi Minh City is complete without a visit to this iconic site.
That's right, the White House, the Kremlin, the number 10 of Vietnam. Take a tour inside, you won't be disappointed. One thing that caught my attention is the panic room. Everything from the lighting to the fixtures are stuck in time and feels like a scene from an old war movie. And finally, don't forget to check out the inconspicuous tanker located to the left of the palace just as you exit.
And behind me, the T59 Tank, that is the most iconic tanker that broke into the Independence Palace back in 30th of April 1975. Well, to be honest guys, this isn't exactly the real deal. This is a replica or another version of the T59 Tank, but they've got the actual serial number 390, which is the actual serial number of the T59 Tank that broke through the main gates of the Independence Palace itself.